stars in their eyes. Please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly. Welcome to Stars in Their Eyes, your weekly front row seat to the greatest musical on earth. This evening, your cast in order of appearance are an eternally gorgeous solo singer, a reggae legend, an indie king, a soul man with stacks of hits, and a Broadway icon, plus a full supporting cast including me, Matthew Kelly, as the beardy host, and the studio audience as themselves. During the intervals, refreshments are available from your fridge, and if you have a camera, I'm sorry we don't allow flashing during the performance. So, Act 1, Scene 1, a music shop in Southend-on-Sea. Enter stage right, star guest number 1.
Hi, my name's Teresa Butler and I'm from Southend-on-Sea. And I live with my parents, Linda and Ray, and I have 2 sisters, Susan and Vanessa. I've been working here in the music shop for 3 years now. We specialise in keyboards and organs, pianos. We deal quite a lot with school children, flutes, clarinets, hiring out various instruments. And with the keyboard lessons upstairs, there's just a continual flow of people. I've been studying keyboard piano with Mark for about a year now. It's just great to be able to get to a standard where you can play the songs that you really enjoy, and eventually probably be let loose on keyboards down here. It's just being able to play songs that you love. That's what I like about them, and having a great teacher as well, and his jokes.
Oh dear, it all went wrong, didn't it?
My dad was the actual person that came with me to the auditions, so I think on the night he's going to really feel for me, really be nervous.
It's time for Dad to start shaking, because here is Teresa Butler. I must tell you that Teresa is so like the person that she's going to be, and that's a very big clue. Just take a good look at this girl. Do you ever get mistaken for her?
Yes, I went into a lingerie shop, specifically to get a pair of knickers for the show to hold me in, and I went in there and the lady said, "Oh my God, you look just like who I'm going to be." And I said, "They're exactly who they're for." So...
really? Oh, right, so she'll know where the knickers are tonight. That's
yes.
Lovely. So, give us a few clues about this person.
Right. She starred in a toothpaste advert with Emma Bunting.
Right.
She's got a best-selling album, which was Naked.
Yeah, that was the album, not her. Yeah.
Naked. And she was voted most sexiest female in 1998 for the FHM magazine.
Well done. Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Teresa.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Louise.
Louise! With 2 faces tonight, singing live, Teresa Butler is Louise!
Don't need some kind of fool. That's so narrow-minded. Truth is so one-sided, but honey, you're wrong. Stop your bitching, now she's so sad. Bitching behind my back, honey, I don't need that. So kick it to the curb because I heard you're two-faced, trying to get in my place. Work too hard to make mistakes, so stop your bitching on me.
You know what? One of the lads backstage just said, oh, look, Teresa went home and look, we finished up with Louise. You could go on stage for Louise at a concert and nobody would ever know. They wouldn't know the difference. And you know, you said that your dad would be more nervous than you. He's looking like a very happy man now. Ladies and gentlemen, Teresa Butler as Louise! Well done. Our next star turned a tiny island in the Caribbean into a musical mecca on a par with Graceland. He single-handedly made a national form of music into an international hit. But first, it's off to Huddersfield for a swift one with star guest number 2.
My name's David Davidson. I was born and raised in Allenbury in Huddersfield. I've got 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and this is my youngest sister, Susan. We grew up in this house, me with my music and her with her horses. Our local is the Woolpack in the centre of Allenbury. It's very picturesque. I like to drink there at weekends, a few friends and family, just have a laugh really. I'm currently learning to play the guitar. Been playing for about a year now, just teaching myself a few chords, stringing my own songs together. My sister Susan's really excited about me being on the show. She can't wait to be in the audience. You know, being there, watching me. It's a bit unbelievable, really, that I'm going to be on national TV.
You better start believing it, because it's about to happen for Dave Davidson! This man is here for a very specific reason. Will you explain to us why you came here?
I had a real fear of large crowds, and I decided the best way to get over that was by singing in front of people, so I started, you know, doing karaoke's. And I'm here now.
And you are, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is probably the biggest crowd you will ever get.
I think it is, yeah.
How are you feeling?
Quite all right, actually.
Now, we did see Susan, your sister, on the film, and I know she supported you all the way through your life.
Oh, she's been a tower of strength.
And
she's been there.
She's here now, supporting you. Is there anything you would like to say to on national TV to Susan?
Thanks for being there. You know, but I've never forgiven you from when we were younger. You used to nick all the chocolate part of the Neapolitan ice cream.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, you're going to be somebody extraordinary tonight. Would you tell us a little bit about them?
He's probably the most famous solo artist to come out of Jamaica. He's also, he was a leading figure in the Rastafarian movement.
Yeah.
And he formed a band back in 1963 called the Wailers.
I think we know where we're coming from here. Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Dave.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Bob Marley.
Bob Marley! The legend lives on as tonight. Singing live, Dave Davidson is Bob Marley!
Yeah, when I love you, when I treat you right. Thank you.
Whatever is going on inside of you, you certainly look as if you've cracked that, being in front of crowds of people. You have to be good to step into the shoes of a legend, and that was a legendary performance.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Davison as Bob Marley. If you think you can't get bigger than Louise and Bob Marley, then we're back to prove you wrong. After the break, our next star got his band's name from a Hollywood taxi driver, and they're not called "I Had That Madonna in the Back of a Cab Once." We're pulling up at the Showbiz curb for a couple of minutes, then the lights are back on for another legendary performance from another legend. I'll see you in a mo. Stars in Their Eyes. In this business, when you're known by just one name, you've really made it. Louise, Bono, Lolly, all classics. This next star is known for just one name, but not his own. It's a name Robert De Niro knows very well, and it's a name also known by star guest number 3.
My name is Tony Scott, I'm 23, and I'm a teacher from St Helens. I live with my family, my mum, dad, my brother Gavin, and my kitten Whiskey. I teach PE. This is my first year of teaching. I've only recently graduated from university. I'm also qualified to teach music and maths.
Hey, you two. Have a minute while I'm doing this, OK?
I currently play non-league football for a team called Skelmersdale United. When I was younger, I was associated with Wigan Athletic and was lucky enough to be able to play on Old Trafford in a youth team game, which was a big moment for me. I think it's my mum that's most excited about the fact that I'm going to be on Stars in Their Eyes, and she still can't believe it. Because when I first sent off the application, I was watching the last series with my mum, and I remember sitting down saying, like, I could do that, and she just said, well, why don't you do it then instead of just talking about it?
And mum's the word, but not for much longer for Tony Scott. Now, in that film, you were having a bit of a go at those kids. Is Sir always that strict?
No, not usually. Usually they're really well behaved, but, you know, we just needed something to make me look good, so I thought I'd tell somebody else.
Did they have a good time filming?
It was, yeah, they really enjoyed it. There was one part in particular which was quite funny, whereas there was a shot where we were lining up the camera as was taking the register, and the cameraman was behind and just said, Tony, can you just take 2 steps to your left? And all the kids just burst out laughing, going, Sir's name's really Tony. They didn't know it before.
We used to love that at school when you found out Sir's real name. Yeah. But do they know who you're going to be tonight?
Well, when I first started, I went into the headmaster and told him just quietly, and then to the head of the department, and within the day it was all around the school, and now the kids just keep singing it to me, and it's doing me head in now.
Well, you're going to do our heads in as well very soon, so tell us a bit about this person.
Well, he comes from Glasgow. Last year his band won 2 Brit Awards, one for Best Group and one for Best Album. And when they play live, he does a brilliant version of the Britney Spears song, Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Tony.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Fran Healy from Travis.
Fran Healy! The man who's done it all tonight. See you live. Tony Scott is Fran Healy!
Does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? Why does it always rain on me? Even when the sun is shining, I can't avoid the lightning. I can't stand myself. Being held up by invisible men. Still I does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? Why does it always rain on me? Even when the sun is shining, I can't avoid the lightning. Why does it always rain on me? Why does it always rain on?
No, Tony, you are so going to get it at school on Monday. Yeah, but Sir has done his homework. That stance is fantastic. And you said, I've watched this show and I thought, oh, I could do that. I'll tell you something, you really can do that. You really can. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Scott as Fran Healy. Travis are one of the few bands these days who don't use computers in their music, but our next singer didn't have the choice. When this star was recording, Bill Gates was just a boy, and cut and paste was something they did on Blue Peter. About to take us back, here's star guest number 4.
My name is Reuben Richards. I live in Croydon in Surrey, and I was born in St. Vincent in the Caribbean. My partner's name is Vimy. She comes from Malaysia, and she's a wonderful woman, and I love her. I work as a security officer. It's a very wonderful building, or site, as it's called in the business. I've always been a very outgoing person. I love athletics, although I feel I'm too old now to indulge in all the sports that I would love to indulge in. Nevertheless, I do my jogging. I am the biggest fan of Stars in Their Eyes because I used to tape the program when I knew that I wasn't going to be around. And my partner used to laugh at me, but she also will never miss an episode. We both love it.
And now he's on the other side of the screen, so please welcome Reuben Richards. Vimy, your girlfriend is the most beautiful girl, and I met her earlier. Tell me how you met her, because it's a lovely story.
Well, Matthew, I was singing a song called My Girl at a wine bar in Mayfair. Vimy was walking past with a friend of hers, and Vimy wanted to be introduced, so her friend brought her down and introduced her to me, and I gave her a big squeeze, and
it all went on from there. How lovely. So we've got a lot to be thankful for My Girl, haven't we?
Well, Matthew, yes and no. Because for the next 2 years, Matthew, I had to sing that song every night. I had to sing that song to her.
Of course, you're not singing My Girl tonight, and it must be a relief to you, actually. So tell me a bit about the person that you are going to be.
Matthew, the person I'm going to be was born in 1941 in Prattville, Alabama. Mm-hmm. He was originally a part of a gospel group called the Violinaires.
And what's his most famous hit?
His most famous hit was Mustang Sally.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Reuben.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Wilson Pickett.
Wilson Pickett! It's that time again, as tonight, singing live, Reuben Richards is Wilson Pickett!
I'm gonna wait till I'm That's when my love began to shine. You're the only girl I know that really love me so in a midnight hour. Oh yeah, in a midnight hour. Yeah. All right, come on and play for me one time. Come on. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you and do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. Ah, baby, ha, just you and I. Nobody around, baby, just you and I. All right, you know what? I'm gonna hold you in my arms, just you and I.
Well done, Reuben. I can see why Vimy fell for that voice, you see, because you know the problem is now you're going to have to sing that song to her every night for the next 2 years, you see. But I must say, thank you very much, Vimy, for sending him here. Good girl, well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Reuben Richards as Wilson Pickett. Well done. Well, we've seen 4 incredible sound-alike stars. Perhaps you've already chosen your favourite, but remember, there's still one more amazing star guest to come. And as someone once said, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. I forget who said it, but they were wrong. Because our next superstar has been famous from the day she was born. So you provide the roar of the crowd, we'll provide the smell of the grease paint, and I'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes. If you're only watching one show on TV right now, make it this one. You know, Bob Marley had a son called Ziggy. David Bowie had a son called Zoe. And Puff Daddy's father had a great sense of humour. Our next star was always very particular about the spelling of her name. And here with some clues that might just spell it out, star guest number 5.
My name's Heidi Molini. I'm a true blue coat at the Grand Hotel in Margate. I come from Sidcup in Kent, and I live with my mummy and daddy, my sister Claire, and my cat Boris. My sister and I were very, very close when we were younger, best of friends. Claire's lovely, and she's very, very delighted that I've got through to doing this.
Sorry, that was me.
I'm quite a happy person. I think most people here would describe me as extremely mad. But I think you have to be to do these type of jobs, actually.
Well, it has come to your evening session of bingo.
I was a pianist originally. I went to the Royal Academy, spent 5 years there doing classical piano, and then decided it wasn't what I wanted to do.
7 and 9, 79.
My family and friends are absolutely delighted about me doing this. My auntie especially, she loves Matthew Kelly. I never expected to get this far, but here I am, and I'm absolutely delighted.
And we're delighted to have her here, so let's welcome Heidi Molini. Actually, you've got something in common with the person that you're going to be tonight, haven't you?
I have. Well, she's duetted with Frank Sinatra. I, of course, haven't. But I absolutely love him as my idol. I love Frank Sinatra, yes.
So is Frank Sinatra your ideal man?
He certainly is, but no one else can match up.
Well, we know that this person that you're going to be duetted with Frank Sinatra. Tell us some more about her.
Her mother is a singing legend. Her father's a famous film director. She won an Oscar for her performance in Cabaret as Sally Bowles. And she has duetted, as I said, with Frank Sinatra and also the Pet Shop Boys.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Heidi.
Tonight, Matthew, I am going to be Liza Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli! Life really is a cabaret tonight. Singing live, Heidi Bellini is Liza Minnelli!
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last, not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. When all the odds are they're in my favor, something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. 'Cause everybody, oh, they love a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. When all the odds are they're in my favor, something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time, maybe this time I'll win.
Oh, this is so strange, you know, so strange.
Strange.
That's exactly what I'm wearing under my suit. Singing that song, that's the most serious you have been for the last 2 days. You laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed till you shed a little tear before you came on, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Yes, you did, but I can tell you something. Entertainment is obviously in your blood, and it shows. Ladies and gentlemen, Heidi Bellini as Liza Minnelli!
Thank you.
Come as the studio audience. It's their job to decide which of tonight's five-star guests will go through to the live grand final. So, studio audience, cast your votes now. And while they exercise their right to vote, let's see the candidates hoping to get that safe seat in the final. First, Teresa Butler swapped faces and voices with Louise.
Work too hard to make mistakes, so stop your bitching on me.
Dave Davison was the godfather of reggae, Bob Marley.
Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
Tony Scott became Travis frontmouth Fran Healy.
Why does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17?
Reuben Richards was Midnight Mover Wilson Pickett. And maybe this time, Heidi Mellini will be lucky as Liza Minnelli. We have a winner. Is it Louise, Bob Marley, Fran Healy, Wilson Pickett, or Liza Minnelli? And the winner is Bob Marley! I have never seen anybody do what you've just done. That really was walking through fire, though, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I've even got burnt a bit as well.
You got burnt a bit? Oh, yeah. It's an inspiration, I think, to people. If you have trouble with crowds, come here. We'll sort you out, you know. No, you're an extraordinary man. And not only that, to have done it with one of the finest lineups of singers I have ever seen on this show. It's a great achievement. I think it's so great. You'll be hearing Dave in the live grand final, and let's see who's joining him there. Our first winner, Deborah Lee Burns as soul diva Gloria Gaynor. Tony Perry as rock's greatest chameleon, David Bowie. Sarah Earlham as Australia's biggest pop star, Kylie Minogue. Eddie Cunningham as Ivor Novello-winning Jim Diamond. Karen Virgo as the lady who commands respect, Aretha Franklin. Dalton Harvey as Chief Commodore Lionel Richie. And last week's winner, Annie Shepherd, seeking to become a champion as Judith Durham. It's been another high-quality show, and we have another high-quality winner. So, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear Dave Davidson as Bob Marley. Good night. Thank you. You've got the voice, we've got the stage. For details on how you could be walking through those famous doors on the next series of Stars in Their Eyes, phone 0870 400 4000 for an application form.
Every day and every night will be